Hi guys, welcome to Tackle Tarts. Down at Ladywood again, as you've probably seen from the opening, and it's quite sunny as well, as you've also probably seen, so it might be a bit of a struggle, but apparently some of the fish have been coming out over the past few days, and it has been quite similar conditions. Earlier on, guy in the next peg had a couple, and a guy over that way also had a couple, so should be looking good. I'm getting fish caught either side of me when I got here, so hopefully this swim will also have fish in. I haven't actually seen any in it at the moment. I just sort of popped in here when I seen that the wet southerly wind was blowing in here, so I thought best bet be that fish should end up in here. So hopefully I'll catch something in the 36 hours that I'm here, and also I have a couple of bits of news to tell you guys, and hopefully a couple of rig bits, and maybe a bit about bait. So see you later. Right, we're coming to evening now, and lake's gone very quiet, pretty much flat calm. There's been a few fish showing in the area that I'm fishing, so hopefully I might be able to bag one tonight. It is looking good for a bite, even though it has dropped off that wind that was pushing in here. Just going to wait and see on events, and I'll vlog you in the morning. Morning guys, and managed to bank 3 fish last night, as you've probably just seen from the pictures. Last one was an absolute cracking looking fish, even though it was the smallest. Absolute stunner. But I've not had anything for the past hour or so now. I have been up most of the night, because every time I started drifting off to sleep I'd have a screamer, so I was hoping then your heart's going, adrenaline's going, and you can't get back to sleep after that, so I'm a bit tired this morning. But it's worth it when you catch fish, isn't it? So hopefully today will be as productive as the night was. Managed to get, I've probably even got 3 hours sleep maybe, but it doesn't even matter. Normally I'm not too bad when I'm fishing, so I'll have to see if today brings any results. Hopefully it'll be a replica of the night and we'll get a few fish, and I'll show you a couple of bits a bit later on when it gets a bit lighter, sun comes out, and hopefully there's a bit more to film out about wildlife and things like that. So I'll have my brew this morning, and then maybe do a recast in a couple of hours, and hopefully I'll see you in a bit with the fish. Right, the most observant of you will also notice that I'm wearing a camo top today, and this is sort of like a new thing that has just come out. They've been imported from the States, I think. It's called camouflage. I don't know if you can see, but on the actual camouflage is actually weed with carp interspersed inside it, and it's quite smart looking actually. I quite like them. Got them off a place called bassonline.co.uk. And they're considering sponsoring me through the videos, which is great, and that's thanks to you guys watching them all the time and giving me great support, so thanks for that. And I really do recommend these shirts. This one is great for warm weather, especially around now. It's like really muggy, isn't it, like pretty much everywhere, and it's just sort of keeps you cool, because it's made from sort of like similar material to football shirt sort of thing, so it wicks sweat away from you. which is a great thing to have, especially in this warm weather. So I'm going to continue trying to catch a fish, just reposition my riding rod, and hopefully that'll whiz off. I saw an absolute donkey show over that last night, but nothing occurred, so hopefully something will happen during the day. It is more of a day water, this place, but it did switch on last night. There were fish showing everywhere, so hopefully they've all gone down in the water a bit now, and hence why they're not showing, and then maybe they're possibly feeding. Keith had one around the other bank over there, only a small one, but still a fish during the day, so hopefully they're on the feed. So I'll hopefully see you later with a fish. There we are, guys. Cracking heavily scaled mirror, 8.5 pounds, taking off the middle rod next to the island on the pink pop-up, slipping back, and see if we can't get into any of the bigger ones. Right, guys, I've probably got somewhere in the region of 5 hours left, probably a bit less than that. I ended up losing a fish probably about an hour ago. My fault. Ended up rushing when I got here to tie the rigs up, and when I tied the loop knot, I never tightened it down properly. I just sort of gave it a quick pull, and it looked like it tightened down, but it obviously hadn't, and snapped as soon as it picked up the rod. And that was on me big fish banker rod sort of thing, on the boilies in the margins. Absolutely ripped off. The rod was up against the snag here. I literally couldn't get it out. Where it just snapped off, so you can't really do anything about it. But I'm just going to show you on Ladywood, if you're planning on coming. I know a lot of you come here anyway, but if you're planning on coming, I suggest you get some bright pop-ups. These are the pink ones from Slayer. These are what I've been catching most of my fish recently. But then the first time I came, I had them on tooties, some in there, and orange and pink seem to be the two best colours, as well as yellow as well. That seems to do alright, and as long as it's got a bit of buoyancy, popped up or critically balanced, it doesn't really matter. They seem to quite like it. Keep it bright, and fish it with a few pellets maybe, and a few bits of crushed boilie or something in the bags. And I'm sure you've seen the solid bag rigs and all that I've shown you before, but quite simple to tie, and definitely should be in your armoury if you're coming over here. Right, unfortunately, guys, that's the end of Tackle Tarts this week. Hopefully I'll be able to get out again next week and film another episode for you. Not sure where I'll be. I am planning on doing another catfishing session, so hopefully that should be good. But if I'm not catfishing, then I guess I'm going to be up here again after the Camara, so hopefully it won't come out before I get back, and fingers crossed I'll get it next time. So hopefully I'll see you next time as well.